Hey guys, Drifter here. Welcome to Advanced Warfare In Depth. In today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at Exo Stim. This one turned out to be a little bit more complicated than I thought. I thought it was going to be something that just boosted your health, 110, 115, 20, 25, I don't know. Maybe it was something that just gave you crazy health regen, kind of like the Stim in Titanfall. However, that turned out to not be the case at all. The gameplay that you're going to watch for this in-depth episode is me playing on hardpoint with Exo Stim, and the trick is really to remember to use the Stim at the right time. I just prestiged during this gameplay, so I don't have a whole lot of items. I'm just kind of making do with the AK-12. But Exo Stim is exactly like Juggernaut from COD 4, except that it's temporary. This kind of surprised me because the Juggernaut perk has been removed from Call of Duty games since like forever, but it has come back in the form of Exo Stim, but it only lasts for a few minutes. And Exo Stim is essentially a 25% damage reduction, or if you want to get technical with it, it's a 0.75x damage multiplier, meaning any incoming damage is multiplied by 0.75 or reduced by 25%, however you want to think about it. And I want to be very clear that this is not the same as having 25% bonus health. 25% bonus health and 25% damage reduction are nowhere near being the exact same things. Instead, you need to do the inverse of the 0.75, raise it to the -1 exponent, and you'll find that the effective health of having Stim is 133%. Now, it does do some funny things with rounding at this point, but the easy way to think about it is 133% health, or 33% bonus health, or 1/3 more health. That's essentially what Stim does for you. This can be extremely effective in the area of control type game modes, kind of like momentum, domination, hardpoint. If you really want to hold the hardpoint, if you really want to tank that grenade, if you're in low health and you need to go back into a gunfight, that's the time to turn on Stim. I don't use this one as much as Overclock. I have a tendency to forget all about it. I have a tendency to use it at the wrong time. It has an activation time. It's not my ideal exoskeleton ability, but it is a very strong one because Juggernaut was a very strong perk in previous Call of Duty games, and that's kind of like what I feel like when I'm shooting somebody that has this thing. I feel like I'm killing Juggernauts. It even has the exact same animation. Instead of having the little Juggernaut health bar pop up, it's got the Exo Stim ability. So just keep that in mind if you played older Call of Duty games, and you'll be just fine. That's all for this episode of In Depth. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something useful. If you did, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. The previous episode was on Overclock and Lightweight. Lots of interesting things there. And the next video I have to keep secret for now. Sorry about that, but it's gonna be a fun one. And again, if you enjoyed, don't forget to subscribe. Drifter out.